Hi, welcome to video 2, talking about the new graduation requirements. Last week we covered step 1, which was completing your credits and your testing. I did have some questions that came to the counseling office about state testing and what you will do if you didn't take a test because of COVID. And the state has actually passed what they're calling grade equivalencies for state testing. So if you took, say, for example, Algebra 1 and Biology during your 9th grade year, which was the year we had shut down, and did not test at all, you would receive an equivalent score for your grade. So if you earned an average of a C in Algebra 1, you would get a score of 3 or proficient on that state assessment. Same with biology. If you got a B, you would get a 4 or the equivalent of advanced, and that's what you would receive for your biology tests. So you won't have to be making up any tests from that shutdown year unless you did not score high enough with your grade equivalency to meet that competency, which is what we're going to talk about in today's video. So first step is to complete those credits in state testing. The second step to graduation is demonstrating competency. So there are 2 tests that the state requires you to show competency. That is English 2, taken in 10th grade, and Algebra 1. And to demonstrate competency, you have to earn a score of 684, raw score of 684 or better. And if you have a grade equivalency, that grade equivalency must be a score of 3, 4, or 5, so proficient or higher on the grade equivalency. If you do not score competent on your first round of assessments or through grade equivalency, you have to retake the test at least one time to try to improve that score and meet the competency requirement. Now, if testing is not your area, then you also have 3 alternative ways you can demonstrate competency. So that first way is to take the test, score 684 or better, or the equivalent of that. Retake the test at least one time if you did not, and then you can pursue an alternative path to competency. So the first way you can do that is earning a career readiness or demonstrating career readiness by earning a 12-point industry credential and completing the Ohio Means Jobs Readiness Seal or earning 14 points on the Work Keys exam. Here at Milford High School, we offer one 12-point industry credential right now, and that's the Rise Up credential. That is in hospitality and tourism. So students who need to pursue alternative competency here at the high school will take that Rise Up industry credential. And then they'll also complete the Ohio Means Jobs Readiness Seal, which we're actually going to go into more detail about next week when we talk about the seals. So that's demonstrating career readiness. You can also demonstrate college readiness by earning a remediation-free ACT or SAT score, or you can take the College Credit Plus Math and a College Credit Plus English class and score C or better. So that's college readiness. And then the last alternative path to competency is enlisting in the military and submitting a signed copy of your DD Form 4, which is your enlistment contract. You would submit that signed copy to the counseling office. So competency is either scoring competent on English 2 and Algebra 1, or completing one of the 3 alternative paths to competency through career readiness, college readiness, or military enlistment. Those are the competency options for graduation. Next week, we're going to talk about readiness, and then the last week we'll talk about the graduation progress status sheet that every student will get, but this is competency. If you have questions, as always, you can come down to the counseling office, send us an email. Your grade level counselor or me, Mrs. Emmons, can answer any questions about your graduation requirements.